Hey everyone, how's it going? So, I was going to come in here, and I've seen a lot on this Thomas Jacob Sanford guy now. He's the one who has been identified. And so, naturally, Destiny put on here, Jesus, is that a trans duck? Because clearly he believes that this guy is MAGA. And here's the issues. First and foremost, I just want to kind of hilariously point out, if being in the military makes you MAGA, Democrats thinking that they're going to win a civil war is hilariously stupid, right? We have the military. There we go. Clearly, very dumb argument. However, as I was getting ready to come in here and be like, okay, I've seen enough proof that this guy is actually genuinely left-wing, I actually don't know now. And there's so much nuance that it makes me wonder if straight up all of this chaos is being sown by our government to get all of us to fight. And I'll explain why, because like I said, now there's one piece of evidence on here that still puts him favorable to being a left-wing anti-Trumper. Well, there's technically 1.5 signs. Okay. First, I want to get to this sign right here. This person's saying he has a Trump Vance sign. However, it's behind a stop sign saying stop Trump Vance. But then again, maybe he thought stop signs were cool and nailed it to his fence too and put it there. I don't know. I think it's a little bit of a coincidence here that it would be behind a stop sign, right? To say stop Trump and Vance. But I'm willing to be completely neutral on this. It either is or isn't. We'll find out later. Information's going to be coming forward. Okay? However, what has me is, where is it? So, none of these posts, guys, don't look into these posts. Thomas J. Sanford, this is not the guy. This isn't the guy. It's not him. Do not use the social media at all for evidence. Because people are pulling up the wrong one. This guy's a hardcore, extreme left-wing Democrat. And it's not him. Okay? It's not this guy. This guy's like 50 years older, and he posted like 5 minutes ago. So I know for a fact it's not him. He has absolutely probably no clue that he is blowing up on X right now. That's gotta suck for that old man. Oh well. Anyway, just do not harass that guy, guys, and try to get the word out there to let people know this isn't the right guy. Be nice to these people. Be like, hey, listen, Trump supporter here. This is the wrong guy. You know what I mean? Just is what it is. But anyway, as they fight over this sign, there is, where is it? It's over here. These Thomas J. Sanfords. Now, I'm skeptical on the list. There is no address. And I know that would be a very bad idea. But they could have blurred out most of the address and shown the state or the city. You know what I'm saying? So it says, and now click on them and show that the addresses are different. I want the link. That's what I want. If somebody could give me a link, I'll check myself. I don't know what website. Yeah. I genuinely don't know what website he's using. I wish I did. Blue Origin LLC. Sanford J. Thomas. I could just try and search it. I'll do my best job. Let's do... let's see if I can use a keyword. I'll just type in Act Blue. We'll see if something comes up. I don't know if anything's going to come up with that. Can I put this in... Dem fundraising platform turmoil is top official. Okay, so it's not going to bring anything up. I don't know. Guys, I wish I could give you more information. But I'm making this video right now to be like, we know the guy. He's being investigated right now. And this could be fake. This could be real. Don't know. I can't tell you if it is or isn't. I imagine, because here's a fact. These guys are going to be different people right here. Sanford Thomas J. I wish it would post the full middle name, but at least there's just two different people on the screen. right now at a bare minimum. There's Sanford Thomas J and then Sanford Thomas. They're going to be completely different. Just how they do things. You know, they try to keep people easy to find, and they will use your middle name if there's another Thomas. So, and if there's not, they'll break you guys up. It's kind of odd. So, especially if someone who doesn't have a middle name, obviously they're not going to put them there, and that person might not. So there is that. But what we do know here, we're going to read through this New York Post. Iraq war veteran Thomas Sanford ID'd as gunman who attacked Grand Blanc LDS Church, ending 2 and setting it ablaze. The deranged madman who did this and wounded 8 others, so the 9th one did end up passing away. That's a bummer. At a Michigan Latter-day Saints church before setting it ablaze, 40-year-old Iraq war veteran who served in the U.S. Marines, the Post can confirm. Thomas Jacob Sanford rammed his Chevy Silverado truck into the building before... Yeah, we know what happened here. Let's see if we could find anything social media. Social media accounts believed to be collected to Sanford show he's a family man with a wife and young son. Okay. That's odd. That's odd that someone with a child who is active in the child's life would do something like this. You know? I guess we'll have to see what happened. I could see a reason for someone doing that if something really heinous happened. How young was the man's child? Did that child go to this place and something happen and this guy loses marbles? You know what I'm saying, right? You know, some preacher reaction or something like that. Not trying to be gross about it. I'm just trying to not say it directly because YouTube, you know, thanks YouTube. I wish I could just say what I'm trying to say, you know what I mean? Anyway, possibly he could have been like one, you know, few fries short of a Happy Meal there and blew his top, finding out maybe his son said something or somebody suggested something. Who knows? We won't know for a while. So at the end of the day, guys, like I said, there's more evidence out there right now that he's left-wing than right-wing. And I'm still not going to definitively say at the moment. Because he could turn out to be a right-winger. And if he is, you know, that sucks. But it's not the attack that the left has been doing. Literally, just networks and networks of left-wing people. We know there's an entire network of them attacking Republicans. There's no doubt about it. We've uncovered it. We have the proof. They just attacked an ICE facility just yesterday. That's crazy, okay? And then this guy, who did this for who knows what reason. We'll find out if it was politically motivated or not. I really would doubt it. If he's right-wing, it's probably not politically motivated. Why would it be? What sense would that make? Are leftists going out of their way right now to go after their own communist people? For what reason would they have for doing that? I wouldn't accuse the left per se of doing that. Now, as for Vance Bolter, who was extremely left-wing, and into the 2 Democrats up there was very clear motive, and he said why. He confessed that he did it because they voted in favor of Trump's immigration policy. And he said Tim Walz told him to do this. He was appointed by Tim Walz under his cabinet in Michigan. I mean, you can't make that up. That's crazy. All of that is recorded from his own mouth. We know for a fact he absolutely was hired on by Tim Walz as his cabinet, as part of his cabinet. Those are all facts. But there was a reason why, and he told us the reason why. Pretty obvious. So, at the end of the day there, we don't have too many people that openly confess to that degree. Crazy how that works, huh? But the left has nothing on us. Nothing. Literally. Nothing politically motivated. Nothing going on attacking them. if this has happened. Who knows what went on with this guy, right? There's no information yet. But we'll find out. And I really, really doubt it's going to be politically motivated. Doesn't make any sense. But the left will treat it like it was. They will lie. And they are going to act like this guy, for some reason, would have attacked people he agreed with. Just because. The left doesn't have to have any reason. The left doesn't have to make any sense. That's where they're at. And they'll never, ever be able to tell us why this man did what he did without contradicting themselves completely. They won't be able to. They've never been able to. There's a reason why people like Destiny and their whole entire movement, Hassan Piker, all of them, they have a 15% approval rating by the American population. This is crazy, right? I don't know what they're thinking. But it's never, ever going to pan out. Never. But anyway, guys, tell me what you guys think. If there's any more information today, I doubt there will be. But if there is any more information, definitely, I'll definitely be uploading here. Day's almost over. So, like I said, I doubt there's much more. But I'll keep an eye out, guys. I'll upload at midnight if I end up having to. Sorry, I'm extremely tired, guys. I have been fighting my smoker since 9 p.m. last night. And now the igniter has gone out on me or is clogged up by a mess of pellets. So I'm having to save my my smoked pork butt. It's in the oven now, but it got a good dosage of smoke. It got like 9 hours of smoke. I just need the middle to catch up to 203 there. I'm exhausted. I am completely exhausted with all of this that's been going on. So I haven't been paying attention to the news, and I didn't know all this was going on until it was a little later. So sorry about that, guys. Please like, subscribe, and share, though. Go down to the description and join my Discord. It's just been a busy day, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm going to keep on this, though, now that, this case is progressing. I didn't expect it to progress much on a Sunday, so I kind of let my guard down for a bit. I'll be keeping an eye out until about midnight at least. So thank you all again, and I'll see you guys here in the next one. Later.